Portugal is a country of inexhaustible charms, where history, culture, and natural landscapes mix to create unique experiences. Have you ever imagined walking through medieval cities, exploring paradisiacal beaches, and discovering hidden villages that seem frozen in time? Today, we will explore the 10 best places to visit in Portugal, each with its own charm and peculiarity, ready to surprise and delight. If you are planning a trip or just want to learn more about the beauties of Portugal, get ready for a tour of places that hold fascinating secrets and stories that have spanned the century. These destinations are a true journey through time, where the present and the past meet in an irresistible way. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our videos about incredible destinations around the world. Portugal is a country that combines tradition and modernity in a unique way, creating a tourist destination that enchants people from all over the world. With a rich and influential history, Portugal was one of the first countries to explore the world and expand its domains, leaving a cultural legacy that remains today. Each city and town keeps traces of this great history, with castles, palaces, and churches that tell stories of kings, navigators, and explorers. In addition to its history, Portugal is known for its diverse landscapes, ranging from the hills of Lisbon and Porto to the imposing cliffs of the Algarve. Portuguese gastronomy is an attraction in itself, with traditional dishes that will win over any visitor, such as the famous cod, pastel de nata, and renowned wine. The hospitality of the Portuguese people and the welcoming climate make the country an unmissable destination. Exploring Portugal is like opening a book of memories that reveals its natural and cultural beauty on every page. For those who visit, it is an experience that goes far beyond the tourist attraction, offering an immersion in the traditions and essence of a country that proudly preserves its roots. Porto is a vibrant city full of personality, located on the banks of the Douro River. Known worldwide for its famous port wine, the city offers visitors the chance to explore historic wineries and cellars where wine has been produced and stored for centuries. Strolling through the city's charming streets, especially in the Ribeira region, you will find colorful houses and facades that seem to tell stories from another time. One of the most iconic points in Porto is the Ponte Luís I, a two-level metal bridge that connects Porto to the city of Vila Nova de Gaia. The view from the top of the bridge is simply spectacular, especially at sunset, when the city lights are reflected in the waters of the Douro. Another highlight is the famous Livraria Lello, known as one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world, with its intricate staircase and stained glass windows that inspired scenes from Harry Potter. To complete the experience, be sure to try the local cuisine, especially the francesinha, a unique and tasty sandwich that represents the city's gastronomic spirit. Porto is a city where the modern and the old coexist in perfect harmony, offering a cultural and visual experience that will captivate any visitor. Sintra is a charming and mysterious village, situated in the green hills of Serra de Sintra. This place looks like something out of a fairy tale, with colorful palaces, ancient castles, and lush gardens that captivate everyone who visits. The iconic Pena Palace is one of the most famous attractions, with its vibrant colors and romantic architecture, making it one of the most impressive palaces in Europe. Located on top of a hill, the palace offers an incredible panoramic view of the entire region, especially magical on foggy days when it seems to float above the clouds. What's fascinating is the Castelo dos Moros, an 8th century fortress that was built by the Moors and offers a unique historical perspective. Walking the castle walls is an experience that transports visitors back to the past, providing breathtaking views of the hills and the Atlantic Ocean in the distance. For those looking for a touch of mystery, Quinta da Regalera is an unmissable place, with gardens full of secret tunnels, inverted towers, and the famous initiatory well. This palace is full of symbolism and esotericism. Exploring the Quinta is like embarking on an adventure full of secrets and enigmas. Sintra is a destination where history, nature, and fantasy meet. For those who want to dive into a universe of beauty and mystery, Sintra is the ideal place, guaranteeing memories that will last forever. 8 Lagoa das Sete Cidades, Azores, located on the island of São Miguel in the Azores. It is one of the most impressive and mystical places in Portugal. Formed by two lagoons of different colors, one green and the other blue, Lagoa das Sete Cidades is surrounded by legends that intrigue both residents and visitors. Legend has it that the lakes were formed by the tears of a shepherd and a princess who had a forbidden love, and their colors represent the lover's eyes. The most famous view of the lagoon is obtained from the Miradero da Vista do Rei, where it is possible to admire the difference in tones between the two lagoons and the vibrant green of the vegetation that surrounds them. This is a perfect spot for photos, and many visitors consider this landscape to be one of the most beautiful in Portugal. The region also offers trails that take visitors to explore the natural beauty of the Azores, with mountainous landscape, green fields, and lush flora. For the more adventurous, there are kayaking and paddle boarding tours in the calm waters of the lagoons, allowing an experience close to nature. Lagoa das Sete Cidades is one of the most popular tourist spots in the Azores, and its mystical and natural beauty makes this destination truly unforgettable. It's the kind of place that, when you visit, makes you feel like you're part of an ancient and enchanting story. Coimbra is a historically and culturally rich city, known for housing one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world, the University of Coimbra. Founded in 1290, the university is a symbol of tradition and knowledge, with impressive architecture that includes the Joanina Library, one of the most beautiful libraries in the world. Its interiors are decorated with gold and exotic wood, housing thousands of rare books and ancient manuscripts that reflect the value of knowledge and culture. The city is also crossed by the Mondego River, which provides enchanting views and peaceful moments for visitors. The riverbanks are perfect for walks and picnics, especially at dusk, when the soft sunlight illuminates the historic buildings and creates a picturesque setting. Nearby is the Santa Clara Velha Monastery, an old Gothic convent that preserves the city's history and offers an authentic experience of going back to the past. Coimbra is Fado de Coimbra, a variation of Portuguese fado that is played and sung by university students. This musical tradition is unique and moves everyone who listens to it, as it reflects the university spirit and stories of longing and love. Coimbra is a city that inspires and captivates, being a perfect destination for those seeking culture, history, and the genuine essence of Portugal. The experience of visiting Coimbra goes far beyond the tourist attraction. It is an immersion in centuries-old traditions and the country's cultural heritage. Algarve. It is famous for its golden sandy beaches, impressive cliffs, and crystal-clear water. Located in the south of Portugal, this region is a true paradise for sun and sea lovers. With a varied coastline, the Algarve offers beaches for all tastes, from hidden coves surrounded by rock formations to extensive stretches of sand perfect for relaxing. Among the best-known beaches are Praia da Marinha and Praia da Felicia, both frequently listed among the most beautiful beaches in Europe. In addition to the beaches, the Algarve also has picturesque cities and villages that preserve the charm and culture of the region. Lagos, for example, is a historic city with cobblestone street, craft markets, and a lively nightlife. Tavira, on the other hand, enchants with its traditional architecture and peaceful atmosphere, making it the ideal destination for those seeking peace and natural beauty. And for those who like adventure, the Algarve offers a variety of activities, such as boat trips through caves and sea caves, including the famous Benjol Cave, a cave with a natural opening that allows light to enter, creating a magical setting. It is also possible to practice water sports, such as surfing and paddle boarding, in the Atlantic water. The Algarve is more than a summer destination. It is a region full of life, beauty, and hospitality that captivates any visitor. The combination of stunning landscape, local culture, and delicious cuisine makes the Algarve one of the most unforgettable places in Portugal. Five Bairros is a charming medieval village surrounded by walls, which seems to have stopped in time. Upon entering the city gate, visitors are faced with narrow cobblestone streets, white houses with blue and yellow details, and flowers in the windows that create a romantic and welcoming atmosphere. Bairros is one of the best examples of historical preservation in Portugal and allows its visitors to have a true experience of going back to the past. Bairros Castle is the highlight of the village and offers incredible panoramic views of the region. This fortress, which dates back to the 12th century, was once the residence of kings and queens and still maintains its grandeur today. During the summer, the castle hosts the Bairros Medieval Festival, where visitors and residents dress up in period costumes and participate in activities that recreate medieval life, with music, dances, and even nightly tournament. The unique attraction of Bairros is the famous Ginginha de Bidios, a sour cherry liqueur served in chocolate cup. This typical liqueur is a local tradition and can be found in several shops and bars in the village. Tasting Ginginha while walking through the picturesque streets of Bairros is almost a ritual for visitors. Bairros is a destination that enchants with its simplicity and historical beauty. It is the ideal place for those who want to explore an authentic piece of Portugal and get lost in the stories and traditions of a medieval village preserved with care and pride. For Évora is a city rich in history and architecture. Located in the heart of the Alentejo region, known as a museum city, Évora has an impressive historical heritage, with buildings dating back to various eras and culture. The Roman Temple of Évora, also called the Temple of Diana, is one of the city's most famous monuments and one of the best preserved examples of Roman architecture in Portugal. Its imposing columns transport visitors back to the time of the Roman Empire and are a true symbol of the city. Another highlight in Évora is the Capella dos Ossos, a chapel decorated with thousands of human bones and skulls that belong to Mun. The famous inscription at the entrance, "We bones who are here, we wait for you," invites reflection on the transitions of life and spirituality. This is a place that, although a little gloomy, attracts visitors with its meaning and unique atmosphere. The city is also home to the Sé Catedral de Évora, one of the largest medieval cathedrals in Portugal, which offers incredible panoramic views of the Alentejo from its terrace. Walking through the streets of Évora is a fascinating experience, with cozy cafes and squares where you can enjoy delicious Alentejo cuisine, famous for dishes such as lamb stew and miga. Évora is the perfect destination for those who want to immerse themselves in Portuguese history and culture, feeling the weight of centuries of civilizations that passed through there. The city is a true treasure of Alentejo and a place that will certainly remain in the memory of everyone who visits. Rewood is a stunning archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean, known for its mountainous landscape, lush forests, and a pleasant year-round subtropical climate. Often called the Island of Eternal Spring, Madeira offers a perfect combination of adventure, nature, and culture. One of the most famous spots is Cabo Guirao, one of the highest cliffs in Europe, with a glass platform where visitors can see the ocean directly below their feet, a breathtaking experience for thrill seekers. Island is the Mercado dos Lavradores, in the capital Funchal, where you can try exotic fruit such as banana, pineapple, and passion fruit, as well as see tropical flowers and the famous black scabbard fish. This market is a great place to connect with local culture and sample the island's gastronomic variety. The Lavada, a traditional system of irrigation canals, offers trails that traverse the Loura Silva Forest, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, allowing visitors to explore nature and appreciate the island's unique biodiversity. Madeira is also famous for Madeira wine, an internationally appreciated fortified wine. Tasting the wine while admiring the spectacular views of the island is a unique experience. During the year, the island organizes several cultural events, such as the Flower Festival and New Year's Eve, known for its fireworks show. With its surreal landscapes and warm hospitality, Madeira is a must-see destination for anyone looking for a unique experience in Portugal. The mix of exuberant nature, vibrant culture, and pleasant climate makes the island a true paradise. To Belém, Lisbon. Located in Lisbon, it is one of the most historic and cultural neighborhoods in Portugal, full of memories of the Age of Discovery. It is here that you will find the iconic Jerónimos Monastery, a masterpiece of Manueline architecture built in the 16th century. This monastery was erected in honor of Vasco da Gama's voyages of exploration and is known for its carved stone details, intricate columns, and a sense of grandeur that leaves any visitor in awe. A symbol of Belém is the Torre de Belém, a fortification built on the banks of the Tagus River that served both for defense and for receiving navigators and dignitaries. The tower is one of the most photographed monuments in Lisbon, and its design combines Gothic, Romanesque, and Renaissance elements, creating a unique and enchanting structure. Walking around the tower and overlooking the river offers a connection to Portugal's maritime history. Belém is also known for pastéis de Belém, the famous custard tarts, made with a secret recipe that is passed down from generation to generation. This irresistible sweet is a gastronomic symbol of the neighborhood, and tasting it in the original location is an experience that any visitor needs to experience. Belém is a place where history, architecture, and culture come together to offer a glimpse of Portugal's past glory. For those who want to discover the exploratory spirit and the legacy of Portuguese discovery, Belém is the ideal destination, full of unique symbols and flavors that deeply mark the experience of each visitor. One Guimarães, it is known as the Cradle of Portugal, a title it carries with pride due to its fundamental role in the formation of Portuguese national identity. It was here that D. Afonso Henriques, the first king of Portugal, was born, and where many of the events that led to the country's independence took place. Guimarães Castle, with its towers and walls, is an imposing fortress dating back to the 10th century. When exploring the castle, visitors have the opportunity to delve into history and relive the medieval era, whilst enjoying panoramic views over the city and its surrounding. The Paço dos Dukes de Bragança, a magnificent palace that was built in the 5th-10th century and reveals the grandeur of the architecture of the time. Inside the palace, there are art exhibitions and historical artifacts that tell the story of the Portuguese nobility. Walking through the cobblestone streets of the historic center, which is considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is like strolling through an open-air museum with traditional houses, old churches, and charming squares. Guimarães is not just a city of history, it is a place where traditions and culture live intensely. Locals have a strong sense of pride in the heritage they preserve, and this is reflected in festivities such as Galterianas and Feiras Afonsinas, events that revive the past in a vibrant way. Visiting Guimarães means understanding the roots of Portugal and feeling the atmosphere that shaped the Portuguese soul, making this city a mandatory and unforgettable destination for anyone who wants to know the true essence of the country. Exploring Portugal is immersing yourself in a country that offers much more than beauty. It is a journey through the history, culture, and traditions that have shaped this nation over the century. From the medieval castles of Bidos to the towering cliffs of the Algarve, each place on this list reflects a unique aspect of Portuguese identity, a mix of past and present that captivates everyone who visits. By visiting these places, we not only experience the country's architectural and natural wonders, but we also understand the strength and resilience of the Portuguese people, who preserve their traditions and welcome visitors with warm hospitality. These destinations are not just tourist spots, they are living stories that testify to Portugal's exploring spirit and rich heritage. To ensure that these wonders continue to delight future generations, it is important to value cultural and environmental preservation efforts. Places like Lisbon, Sintra, and Évora depend on the care of their residents and visitors so that they can continue to be unique and memorable destinations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 10 best places to visit in Portugal. We hope these destinations have inspired you to explore the unique beauty and culture this country has to offer. Which of these places is at the top of your bucket list? Or maybe you have already visited one of them? Leave your comment and share your experience with us. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more content about incredible destinations around the world. And before you go, check out the videos that are appearing on your screen now. We have lots of other fascinating place suggestions waiting for you. Click and continue traveling with us.